Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I just want to say a few things, like some things I've seen, especially within our parents, the way they treat their kids. You know, a lot of kids lack respect for adults, and sometimes I wonder why. I remember growing up, everywhere I passed, my mom used to say to me, "You need to greet this young lady." You know, everywhere I go, I had to greet persons. Also, just being respectful, especially to persons older than us. And now I'm not seeing this happening at all. But first, it begins with us as parents. And sometimes we say that our kids go to school and that is where they're learning it. But if you teach your child the right way at home, even if he or she hears that at school or hears something inappropriate at school, they will not even process it. I'm telling you, they will not process it. So I believe it starts at home. We must always teach our children how to respect everybody in general, not only adults. Everybody deserves respect. Another thing is our kids growing up now, they also tend to eat anything. And most of those snacks our kids are eating, they get hyper, you know. I believe those snacks has something in there, guys. You don't believe me? Because we used to eat like more fruits before, and also food. Now the kids want money to buy snacks for their lunch. The kids don't even know what is a proper meal. Most times the kids always ask you for money to buy snacks, and this is not right. And we as parents, we just don't want our kids to feel left out most times, so we give it to them. But we need to make them understand that, hey, snacks is not good for your body. It weakens your immune system. That is why whenever they have, like, let's say there's a bug in the air, a lot of kids get it. Most kids get it because of the way we eat. We need to let them know that even if you're seeing another child eating something like snacks or anything, don't be bothered by it. Eat what I give to you, and it will help you better. You would have a better health growing up. Sometimes I know the kids don't want to hear that, and they just want, "Mommy, I don't want that, so I don't want this, so I don't want that." And I am a parent as well. You feel hurt, you feel down when you see your child wants something else. You know, you don't want them to feel left out, but sometimes you have to really, really, really speak to them every single day in order to let them understand. Another thing again that bothers me at school, most parents do it. I do it as well. Some kids are being bullied at school. They also tend to tell each other bad things about their bags, their shoes, and stuff like that. And I really don't like it. I always talk to my daughter. I have one daughter. Yes, I give her what I can, but at the same time, I always tell her, hey, even if there's a child that doesn't have anything, any brand shoes or anything, you're supposed to treat that child equally, because all of you are humans. Not because you have something that she doesn't have, that makes you a better person than her. You know, always tell your children that. A lot of kids are being bullied. A lot of kids don't want to go to school for lots of different stuff. That is another thing that affects me as well. And I always speak to my daughter and let her know that she needs to treat everybody equally, no matter what they have, how they look. Another thing again, we do have kids don't want to go to school. Most times they tell you, me, the teacher don't like me or whatever. Sometimes you need to put that child to sit and ask that child, what is the reason why your teacher don't like you? Why you think the teacher don't like you? Are you doing anything to the teacher? You need to question the kids, because sometimes the kids come with um um with problems, and they just tell you, and we believe. I am a mother. Sometimes I do feel hurt when my daughter come and she tell me, hey, mommy, the teacher do me this and that. But sometimes you have to really question them first. I know they're not always wrong, but most times they are. Sometimes they're not telling the truth, they're not speaking the truth, and sometimes you have to go to the teacher and ask the teacher, what transpired. But to be honest, really and truly, yes, we do have teachers that treat others differently, you know. But what I was going to say to those teachers, I don't want the teachers treating them differently. I want them to set examples for them. You could always punish a child in a different way. You don't have to flog a child to punish a child. You can speak to a child. You can have them do lots of different things in order for you to punish them instead of flogging them. We all are parents. Sometimes we get angry and we want to flog our kids. But sometimes you have to speak to them, speak to them. And one last thing I have to say, why our kids listen to the father more than the mother? I want to know why. In most situations, the kids listen to the father more. And what I've learned is that the reason why the kids listen to their fathers more, because the fathers speak, most fathers speak more than they flog. And parents usually the ones that shouting and always flogging and stuff like that. So parents, my advice to you is to speak to your kids more than flogging them. I think that will make a big change, because I have been doing it myself, and I've seen a big change. A big change. Always speaking to my daughter, speaking to her over and over and over, and she's getting better. She's understanding, and now she listens to me when I speak, instead of always willing to flog or willing to shout. It doesn't work. All of those things does encourage our kids to bully other children at school. When you beat your child often, or you disrespect your child, especially in the presence of other friends, or you flog your kids, most times that's the reason why they go to school and they don't go to learn. They go to just bully people, kids, because of how they're being treated at home. So guys, please take my advice. And so there must be somebody out there that willing to hear this message. Please share. Also, for my new persons coming in, thank you so much for supporting my channel. Have a wonderful day. Bye.